Good mid to late afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging. Well, coming at you with thoughts of the day. Listen, I'm trying to be peppy. I'm trying to not come on here just to bitch and moan about stuff, but this is sort of an outlet for me to really be able to get things off my chest, frankly. It's like therapy for me. As you know, I write a weekly column in the community news linesville.com. Click on Lisa's Rants and Raves. And I usually have to go a whole week before getting things off my chest in such a, a public manner. Of course, and then I have Judith M. Villeneuve of Maine filling in for me this week. So, I thought it was a bee, it was a fly. Listen, I got to let people know something. If you're an ardent Democrat watching this, or if you have some leadership role in the Democratic Party, or whatever the case may be, you better tell your agents in the media and the alternative media and all this jazz to switch subjects, because this hatred of Donald Trump and all things Trump and Trump news all the time, okay, it has become an obsession on the part of you people. God, you people, like I'm talking to somebody who's going to report this to the leadership of the Democrats. Well, they might. Do you remember back in the day, whenever Barack Obama became president, and Fox News freaked out, and every day that's all they did was talk anti-Obama. Obama's this, Obama that, Obama didn't salute the helicopter pilot in an appropriate manner, or whatever the uniform. I don't think he was the pilot. I'm sorry. He wasn't the pilot. He was the military gentleman who kind of greets the presidents when they land. I don't know why that's making me laugh. I'm giddy with ire. Pardon me. Okay. Yeah, he saluted with a coffee cup in his hand, and, of course, they conveniently forgot that George Bush saluted with a goddamn terrier under his arm. Okay, I'm sorry, I said GD. I am wound up. I mean, everything he did was wrong. He should have worn a tie. He shouldn't have worn a tie. His tie was weird. He had grandma jeans on, or mom jeans, or old lady jeans, and everything the man did. He was a socialist. He was a Marxist. He was a communist. I mean, every day, this is what we heard on Fox News, ladies and gentlemen. I should know because I was a viewer back then. And, after a while, it kind of, the Democrats kind of picked up on that. And they made fun constantly of it. Because that's, rightly so. Because that's all they did over there. Was everything Obama did was wrong, wrong, wrong. From stem to stern, to the way his wife went sleeveless, to... Oh my, you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Well, guess what? You Democrats who used to make fun of, Fox News and couldn't believe how they would just go on and on about Obama, and they've got Obama on the brain, they don't talk about anything else. The tides are turned now. Now you are seeing what you look like, which is insane. I cannot turn on anything now. Of course, I don't do the TV. I thought I would drop into a couple of, just very briefly, to a couple of so-called alternative media sources that read from the New York Times, Washington Post, and CNN, but we'll let that go for now. Literally, they're covering Trump's rally from last night. He said this, he did that, it was wrong. He's hideous, he's a racist, he's anything that ends in an ist, except Marxist or socialist. I don't think they would claim he was that. I mean, this has gone insane. It's turning people off, okay? Let me tell you, I know in real life, and in my fake life, actual socialists, actual communists, actual progressive thinkers, actual libertarian thinkers, blah, 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 that are very turned off by this 24-hour, 7-day-a-week, all Trump, all the time, bashing, going on about him. You're not going to be happy with this, because it's really, really turning people off. Yeah, it is. So just please, any Democratic operative watching this right now might want to get the word out. Why don't you have your news agencies cover something? Well, of course they can't do this because they're in bed with them. things about the war or the military budget or perhaps criminal justice reform. Or let's see, maybe something to do with health care, real health care, not just medical insurance. Holding the pharmaceutical companies accountable for probably having cures for diseases, but trying to make a profit off our sickness. What else could we talk about? We could talk about of course, the war on drugs, how that's just, what does Mike Rivera say? They want the war on drugs to continue because it's in direct competition with the CIA. I love it. Yeah, we could talk about the shadow government. Maybe we could bring to light, maybe the DNC lawsuit that's unfolding. Oh, that'd be a change. Of course, the Democratic operatives are not going to do that. Voting irregularities. So many things. Pollution. How our streams are being polluted. How our air is being polluted. Things like that. But no, every day it's the same thing. A major critique of how Trump said something, how he held his hands. Oh my God, he did this a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, he talks like this a lot. And to some, that is an Illuminati sign. See? 666, there's a 6 and another 6. Yeah. That means okay, often. So, I don't know. Maybe he's been taken under CIA brain control or whatever it's called, mind control. It's really getting irritating. I'm going to tell you something right now. Whenever the media... Okay, let's see. Who was it? It was about Hillary. Whenever it was like constant Benghazi all the time stuff, that actually made me like Hillary at the moment that I was hearing it, because it was just, I realized there's shenanigans, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not making light of it. I'm just telling you. When news agencies were attacking, well, they didn't really attack her too much, maybe Fox News, but Hillary all the time, and I'd see an interview of a Republican operative, and it was, Hillary. That kind of made me feel sorry for Hillary. These people, and I'm not a Hillary fan. I'm just being honest. I had a human emotion once in my life. People don't realize when this goes on and on, it gives Trump the sympathy factor. When you are constantly bashing this man, it makes some of us who actually have, say, human emotions, for a minute say, God, that is really unfair. And we have sympathy for Donald Trump. It is backfiring big time, big time. Okay, I'm done. I am so sorry just to come at you and explode all the time, but I just had to. I just had to do it. Oh my God, forgive me. Lounging with Lisa. The video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please drop your political identity. Drop any preconceived notions you have in terms of a label like socialist, communist, Republican, Democrat. Let it go. Join together with people of all walks of life. Oh my God, I just did that. Let's fight against the machine. Let's fight against the corporate media. Let's fight against the corporations. People over corporations. People over corporations. Yeah.